Welcome back everyone to Technical Tuesday, and we have another swatching video, and today's video is on my oranges. So just like before, we're going to start with my non-Maniology stamping polishes, and this time we have the orange from Glow in the Dark from Clear Jelly Stamper to start this off with. And it is a very sheer color like the rest of the glow in the dark polishes in this collection, but it's a nice lovely soft orange, and if I can get it to show up on camera, in person it shows up brighter than it does on camera. It's hard to see over the black and it's very faint over the white, but it does show up. Okay, so this next one, it's missing its sticker, but I did look it up a while back. It's called Pink Planet from Born Pretty. And it is a multi-chrome one, and it leans a little bit towards the pink, but it definitely has some orangey and brown vibes. It is a multi-chrome, so it has more than one color within it. It even leans towards brown, to be honest. I think due to its age, it doesn't quite look the same as what it used to. I think the age of the pigments in it are starting to change color a little bit, which can sometimes happen. It looks mostly like what I did back when I got it, but I feel like it's changed ever so slightly. Okay, so this next one's a very old one, and I don't think it's available anymore. And I actually really love this one because it's a reddish orange, and it is called Visionary. And it's a nice, beautiful reddish orange, metallic. It's nice and dark, and it shows beautifully over both white and black, especially black. So this next one is called Ginger Snap, and this is kind of a goldish orange, and it is very sheer. It is a special effect one. It came with peppermint and gumdrop. I don't believe this collection is available anymore, but I could be wrong. And it shows up nice over both white and black. Okay, so this next one is a nice, pretty, bright, metallic orange. It's called Persimmon. And it is nice and bright. It's beautiful. It has a little bit of a gold shimmer. Okay. So this next one is called Doom. And this one came with a purple in a Halloween themed box, the Patchwork Quilt Halloween one 2 years ago in September, maybe 3 years ago. Ooh. It was the one right before my very first MXM box, so 2.5 years ago roughly. We're getting close to 3 years ago. And this is a lovely orange with a gold shimmer, and it has a slight pinky hue within its base tones. It's quite beautiful. So it was doom and gloom. because the other one was named Gloom. Okay, so this next one is borderline brown. This one is called Catnap. Ooh, sorry guys. This one's called Catnap, and it definitely falls in both orange and brown categories here, and it's hard to determine which one it should go in. I could get away with putting it with my browns, to be honest. It's so hard to decide because it depends on what it's up against. When it's near other oranges, it looks more brown. When it's near the other brown, when it's near the browns, it looks more orange. It just, and it depends on the lighting. So this one kind of floats between the two. It could easily be in either category. And this one kind of falls in that same realm. This is Chrysanthemum, and it's very similar to Saddle Up, but I feel like it falls slightly more towards the orange and less towards the brown, but it is still easily falls in both categories. And this shows up quite well over white and black, and I forgot to mention the same for Catnap, and I think I said Doom. It shows up over both quite well. I am tired, guys. I apologize. So, I love this color. This orange is a copper orange, and it is called Clockwork. This came with Gas Lamp and in their steampunk themed MXM box last fall, and it is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. It is coming up on the year mark here before long, but it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous, and shows well over white but phenomenal over black. It looks great over black. It just brings out all of its beautiful shimmer coppery pigments. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this next one is Spiced Orange, and this one's a lighter copper-like color, borderline gold, and it has a very soft orange hue to it. It's a nice metallic orange. And it shows up quite well over both black and white. Okay, so this next one is kind of pinky. It's like a pinky orange. And its name is Citrine. And it looks more pink over black and more orange over white. So it has definitely got pink hues to it. And it looks more orange when it's with the pinks, and it looks more pink when it's with the oranges. It's much like the couple of browns that I showed. It easily falls into both categories. Okay, so this orange is a nice, bright, very obvious orange. This is Papaya, and it's beautiful over white. It struggles a little over black, but it definitely shows. I would probably give this one a B+. Oranges are kind of hard, much like reds, and pinks, kind of hard to get good coverage. Something to do with those, and yellows. Yellows are another struggle bus color to get to show up well over black. So as far as oranges goes, this is definitely one of the better I have encountered for coverage over a dark color. So definitely not one to discourage getting. Okay, so this next one's one of my favorites because this is a nice soft orange, almost a caramely orange color, and it is great for so many different types of manis. I I come to this one a lot to use for whenever I do cat manis, whenever I do coffee manis even. It does great with that even because it does lean kind of towards the brown realm. And it's very soft. And I just love this orange. It's a very versatile one. And it does well over white and does reasonably well over black. I give that one about an A- if I had to grade that one. Okay, so this one leans towards the brown realm. It also has a very caramely orange type of color. This is Hatha, and it easily could be brown or orange for categories in which you put it in. But it is a very soft color, and much like Orange Dream, it's very similar to it, and like Orange Dream, it shows up well over white and reasonably well over black. And for comparison, if you look at them side by side, this is Orange Dream, this is Hatha, and they are very close in color. The camera can barely pick up the differences. It's a very minor difference between the two. Okay, this next one is bright, guys, so shield your eyes. This is Summer Fun, and this is a very neon orange, and wow, is she bright. And she looks almost pink over black. But I believe I've mentioned this before about neons. They don't show up well over dark colors. When you use a neon, you want to put it over white. So if you want to stamp over a dark color, you would stamp the color, you would stamp white in the image you want, and then you would stamp the neon color you want to brighten it and keep its original neon brightness. Okay, so this next one is a very old one as well. By the feel of it, I may have to add polish thinner to this one. This is TP Tipping, and this is from, oh no, it's just because of how full it is, gotcha. So this is called TP Tipping, and this is a very old one. This is from their Bundle Monster Days, and I don't believe it's available anymore. And it's not a bad orange. It's a little bit on the sheer side, and it is definitely a brighter orange. I don't use this one all that much, but I do still use it. And it does kind of lean in the yellow realm. I guess that's probably why I don't use it all that much, because yellow is my least favorite color. But she does show up great over white and okay over black. Alright, so this next one kind of leans into the pink realm. And it is called Restless Dahlia. And this one is much like Citrine. It's easily falls into both categories. And for comparison, sorry guys, this top one is Citrine and this bottom one is Restless Dahlia. So Citrine's a bit darker, at least it's showing up well on camera how it is darker. It is a bit darker than Restless Dahlia, but they are very similar, and they do have orange hues, but they also have a lot of pink hues. And depending on what they're sitting next to, kind of determines which one it shows more of. Okay, so this next one is a nice solid orange. This is Pumpkinhead, and it shows up okay over black and great over white. And it is your classic, I have an orange crayon in my hand orange. it almost looks like it almost looks like citrine over black. So it does get kind of washed out by the black a little bit. And here is a nice bright orange. And this is an old one, and I don't know if it's still available or not. This is one you would have to check. Like I said, I have quite a few that are discontinued, so this is likely one that is. This is Orange Burst, and it's from their Bundle Monster days. And it is bright. It is bright, bright, bright. I really do like this particular shade of orange, and it does amazing over white and not too shabby over black. However, it looks like catnap over black, so it has that brownish hue over black. Okay, so this next one is also a relatively bright one. This one is Marmalade. And it is also rather bright and looks a lot like Orange Burst, to be honest. And much like Orange Burst, does great over white and looks kind of like catnap and a brown over black. And for comparisons, they are very close in color, but not quite the same. Okay. That is not what I intended to do that. I accidentally dropped it down upside down onto the paper towel. That is not what I intended to do because it messed it up. So we'll quickly fix that and let that dry. Okay. So last one on the list is Pawfect, and this is one of my favorites. It reminds me of a dreamsicle. It is a nice, soft, creamy orange, and it's a very pretty, soft, light, creamy orange. I wish I had more shades like this. Unfortunately, I don't. Not for a lack of trying to find them. I was so happy when I saw that they created this color because it's so pretty and it's a nice soft orange. So that is the last of my oranges. And next week's will be the yellows, and after that will be the whites, grays, and blacks, which is stuff like this. The softer whites, not actual plain white or plain black, but the ones that have shimmers and special effects, holographics, things like that. I don't swatch my plain whites and my plain blacks, but there's a lot of range there as well. So that will be at the week after the yellows, and that will be the conclusion of all of my stamping polishes, minus ones that I have obtained since recording. So we are almost through the entire collection, guys. And I don't believe I have any announcements. I think that's all. And I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are at. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to help support this channel, go ahead and give a comment. If you have any requests, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, or you can even contact me on Instagram or Facebook. My husband did mention something about my Facebook having settings that's making it so where people can't really look me up. I'll have to look into that when I get a spare moment. I know quite a few of you who have subscribed are in the same Facebook groups as me, or at least at bare minimum one Facebook group as me. A lot of you are from the Maniology Facebook group. Some of you are in other groups that are nail enthusiast groups, the same as me. So you are welcome to message me that way. And you know, the easiest way is going to be commenting down below, but if you want it to be more personalized, you can contact me through Instagram, which I do have my Instagram name in the description below. That is a way to contact me, and I do believe that covers that portion. If you guys want to help support the channel in other ways, you are welcome to use my Maniology discount code, my ambassador code. I get a small kickback from you guys using it, and you guys get a 10% off of anything that is not the MXM plates and the MXM box. So to believe that covers that. And for all of you who have been doing those things already, thank you. That is a big help, and I can't express how much that helps, guys. That's huge help, and I'm hoping that this can continue to grow to the point that I need it to in order to start giving back for everything that you guys have done for me on this front. So hopefully, you know, we can get to that mark, that goal. So as long as you guys keep, you know, liking and commenting, and for those of you who have already subscribed, you know, you obviously can't subscribe more than once, but if you haven't subscribing, that helps get my videos out into the algorithm and to more people. So it helps this channel grow. So I appreciate all of you who have already been doing that, and for those of you who haven't and you want to help, that is a good way to help. So that is all I have to say, and thank you all for watching, and I hope the rest of your day or night goes well, and until next time, guys, bye.